at the Miami Book Fair, and normally I try to steer younger readers, like my, let's say, below 16s, away from Anchor and Crown and Heart of Smoke because of all my series. Those are my two spicy guys that I'm like, I'm gonna get in trouble with some parents if I send you kids over there. So I try to just be like, these might be a little old for you. Like, check out How I Magically Messed Up My Life in 4 freaking days, or The Tethering, or The Curse-Bound Thief. Here you go, guys. Great options. And of course, because I'm trying to do this, naturally, they always want those 2 books. And I'm like, well, why don't you check with your parents? Because, I mean, I really don't have any right to, like, tell these kids no, because I don't actually know how old they are, and I'm not going to card them. But I try to, like, what about this instead? And this one girl looks at me, and she's like, it's not a problem. I'm allowed to read whatever I want. I was like, okay, cool. Well, what kind of books do you like? She's like, Sarah Maas, I like the Throne of Glass series. This girl's 12. 12. And I'm like, is she shitting me? Is she shitting me? Is this child shitting me? Because maybe, but like the way she said it, I was like, are you just pulling a title from your ass to be like, I'm cool? And so I looked at her and I was like, I mean, the 13. And she goes, oh, right. She'd read the series. She definitely read the series. And I was like, okay, well, you get free reign, kiddo. And she's like, okay, but what about Ember and Stone, which was one of the books that I like is not like Anchor and Crown and Heart of Smoke, where it's like, okay, we're like a little tamer. And I had to think about it. And I was like, okay, I'm having this conversation with a 12-year-old. I was like, okay, well, if we were going to go on a Throne of Glass scale, we'd be sticking to book 1 and 2 content rather than later series content. And then that girl lists off a bunch of titles for her friends, and she's like, nothing more than that. And they're all like, oh, yeah, it's fine. And I'm like, what the? There is a secret code of Massey and Spikes the children speak. But just that 12-year-old being like, when I was like the 13, she's like, oh, right. Yeah, you know the series. The 13.